As many of you know, if you know me, I really love partnerships. And I have to tell you, I love the partnership that we have with Free Arts. UMOM has been a partner of Free Arts, I want to say from the very, very beginning, but almost the beginning, since 1999, for 14 years. When many of us think about the homeless, you think about the guy on the street corner holding the sign. And he is in need of services, but actually the fastest growing segment of the homeless population are families. 1 in 45 children in the US is homeless. 34% of our UMOM adults were homeless as children. Homeless children suffer from hunger, poor physical health, emotional health, and have missed educational opportunities. We know that 60% of our children are suffering from developmental delays, and we know another 30% have significant delays. And that's where Free Arts is significant in having its impact on children, building their self-esteem, social skills, and building what I think is key, and that is trust. Free Arts works with our preschool and our teens at UMOM. Free Art mentors understand the needs of our children and have become the most consistent partner that we have at UMOM. In our Cubs Den, they do a yoga activity before the art activity, and they know that our children are so hyped up when they get off the school bus and they come into the after-school program that the mentors know that they need to calm the children down, and they do that through yoga. How cool is that? Art plays an important role in their brain development that brings those connections back so they can reach their intellectual capacity. They focus on the human spirit. It helps children begin to heal from things they've experienced and find a light inside themselves regardless of their circumstances. Research has shown that children who participate in art education have more positive outcomes in both academic and social settings than those who have not participated. And that was the case with Jonathan. And I want to share Jonathan's story with you. He's a young boy who came to the MAC camp this summer. He is shy, not very successful in school, easily overlooked, and with a mother who must work hard to take care of Jonathan's basic needs. He doesn't get much positive attention at home, and at the MAC Free Arts Camp this summer, he came out of his shell, played the drums, and learned martial arts. And on that day of the final performance, he danced in front of 200 individuals, one of which was his mother, who was proud beyond words about his achievements. Free Arts gave him the opportunity to shine, to be himself, to express himself. He was so proud and carried that pride with him throughout the rest of the summer and into his school year. And then there's Mary, and this is where the artwork here comes into play, is my staff showed that to me and said, you need to take this. You're speaking at this luncheon, you need to take Mary's abstract painting. Mary was 8 years old. She is 8 years old. She's in our after-school program, and Mary's mother has a lot of struggles. And Mary is always trying to seek her mother's approval. Mary suffers from very low self-esteem. And in creating this piece, which was very therapeutic for Mary, she took a lot of pride in it. And you can tell there's little crayons that are glued to it and little beads. And during one of our art walks, she walked around the campus carrying this painting, and her mother saw her, and she said, Mary, did you do this? And she said, yes. And her mother was so excited, praised her work, and that started the healing for Mary and her mother and their relationship. That gives me the goosebumps. And that is why the support for programs like Free Art is so important. It's a proven program with proven outcomes that can have a lasting impression on homeless children and may be the key that opens the door, that turns on the light for them to be successful today and in the future. Thank you.